Hello, my name is Yin, and I'm currently a high school senior living in the Bay Area of California, and I'm here to talk to you about AP exams and everything you need to know, from content to what the process is like. Let's get started. Let's go over the basics quickly though. AP, also known as an advanced placement, are offered by College Board as a college-level exam that can offer you the opportunity for college credit in return for a passing grade of 3 or higher. Typically, they can take around 3 to 5 hours depending on the subject and are divided into a variety of sections designed to test how well-versed you are with the content. During testing, you'll be asked or required to leave your class and enter a testing area designated by your school where, under supervision, you will start taking your test. However, for the 2020 AP test, due to COVID pandemic, tests had been moved online and shortened into 2 hours, 1 essay, or 2 free response sections, with no multiple choice. As of right now, cases in the US are still rising, and therefore online tests are still a possibility. While they may be open note, looking through them can waste testing time, so it's not recommended. Now, moving on, APs are graded on a scale of 1 to 5, not recommended to very well qualified. Often, a score isn't given based on the percentage of score answers you get correct, but is weighted by how well the collective together does. As for the cost, typically APs, when taken in the US, are $95, with the exception of seminar and research, which are $143. However, costs may change depending on your school district. For example, when I signed up for AP Chinese, I had to pay $35 more compared to my friends who took AP Chemistry. But there are many benefits to taking an AP exam. While it does depend on the college policies, passing an AP exam can earn you college credit, while earning a 5 can give you enough credit to skip an introductory course in college. Keep in mind, though, that taking 2 AP exams of the same subject, like AP Language and Composition and AP Literature, won't earn you double credit. More than often, colleges will only choose 1 to give you credit for. AP exams, like extracurriculars and leadership, can also give you that competitive edge to keep up with other college applicants. Applicants to many Ivy League schools will often take about 8 college or APs during their high school career. Even if you're not planning to go to an Ivy League, taking AP classes can help make you stand out and show colleges what you're capable of. Taking an AP exam and its classes can also give you that support and close class environment that you may not get from listening to a lecture by a college professor. It can also be cheaper than paying for a college course. And finally, taking an AP exam can give you the opportunity to earn awards. While as of May 2020, many awards will be taken down, you can still get the AP Scholar Award by earning 3 or higher on 3 or more AP exams. You can earn it with honors with a 3.25 average on 4 or more AP exams, and with distinction on 5 or more APs. As you may know, AP exams cover a broad range of subjects, all which may be found on your website. However, while the sections are weighted differently, the format for all AP tests are the same across subjects, one of them being multiple choice and the other being free response. The free response section can range from simple sentences to whole essays like the document-based question in AP History. There are many exceptions apart from this format. In the core subjects, them being English, math, science, and history, the only exception is computer science principles. Instead of a free response, you'll be asked to create a performance task. Aside from that subject, the format is going to be the same across. In language, though, the format changes a bit. For the multiple choice, you'd be asked to both read and listen to answer the question. For a free response, you'll be asked to type up a short assignment and present a 2-minute speaking presentation on the culture. Keep in mind, though, that this will all be taken in subject language, not English. Personally, the 2-minute presentation was the hardest for me because you had to know the culture while trying to communicate that knowledge in the subject language. As for Latin and Spanish literature and culture, instead of a speaking portion, you'll have a longer writing portion. Now, arts and interdisciplinary is going to be completely different. For arts, with the exception of art history, you'll be asked to submit a portfolio which you will be compiling throughout the year. In that portfolio, you will include your own art and works that you study. In research and seminar, which is part of the Capstone Diploma Program, you will be expected to complete a performance task. Because these performance tasks will be given throughout the year by your AP teacher and judged by them, your school must offer these AP courses in order to take them. Self-study is not an option. Only seminar offers an end-of-the-year exam. Now for the process, during registration, you must join AP Classroom to register. To do that, ask your school office or AP coordinator in the fall. Make sure to pay and register by deadline in the fall as signed by your school. Once past November 13, you'll be asked to pay a late registration fee. By March 12, it will be too late. While studying, start studying content as soon as possible, whether that be textbooks or prep books. By early March, you should start practicing using the practice exams on College Board to understand exam format. During the exam, make sure you bring your access code, otherwise you won't be allowed to test. Bring plenty of pencils and erasers, none of them mechanical, and a calculator should you need one. Because the exam will take long, bring a full water bottle and snacks. All electronics will be confiscated upon entering until you finish. Testing dates will usually be in mid-May, but test dates differ depending on the subject. As for your score release, it will be in early July if you tested during the regular testing period. If you tested during a late exam, wait at least 2 months after for your exam score to come out. Now, there are many resources you can use to prepare for the AP exam. Some great online resources for learning content in practice exams are Khan Academy, AP Classroom, or the official AP website. For all my AP tests, the resource that helped me the most had always been past release exams. Knowing how they were going to be graded and helped me study smartly and know where I should be focusing on. You can also find a full overview of the course by searching AP, the subject you're taking, CED. As for physical resources, aside from textbooks, which your teachers will be providing, you can also buy review and prep books. Review books can give you a complete review of the material a few weeks before the test, while prep books can offer tips and strategies at avoiding traps and achieving a high score. There are many good videos out there too on the content for APs, but Crash Course on YouTube is one that stands out the most for all the subjects. Many other videos on acing the AP test or its content are often specialized. If you're an AP US History student though, Heimler's History is a must-watch channel if you want to succeed. It really helped after finding out we were going to be tested on DBQ last year, especially since most of us were woefully underprepared. So now here comes the question of self-studying or taking the course. We would completely recommend taking the class as it offers more resources, support, and instruction in studying. However, some courses aren't covered in some high schools, leaving students resort to self-study. If so, make sure you start understanding the exam format at the beginning of the year. When registering, notify your local AP coordinator or school office so you'll be taking an exam so they can offer or order the tests for you to take. Know that even if you have the code to register for AP Classroom and by extension the test, you will not be enrolled and therefore have no access to any of the material on it. When buying supplies for self-study, buy brands that are not associated with College Board as they will help over-prepare you for the test. Over-preparation is always better, especially if you want a high score. Finally, keep in mind these tips while taking AP courses. Organize all your notes. Not only will it help aid in memorization, it will also be easy to look back when reviewing all the main concepts. Don't copy everything word for word. Summarize instead for a smarter way to study. When it comes to college level content, time management, as always, is going to be crucial. That includes knowing your workload. While the good amount of APs during your entire high school career is 4, with a bunch of honors and extracurriculars, many students can take up to 8. We would recommend avoiding more than 8, however, especially if you want 5s. Time management also means studying early in intervals. Procrastination can be deadly, especially a month before the exam. Use all the resources available in front of you. That means online practice exams, school textbooks, etc. Make sure you cover every aspect of the exam, and if you see something you saw before, skip and come back later when you have time. Though we already mentioned time management, we want to put a heavy emphasis on deadlines. One missed deadline can result in an expensive fee and even you not being able to take the exam anymore. And that's a lot of money down the drain. However, if you follow all these tips, there's a good chance you can earn college credit, save much of your money, and pass the dreaded AP exam. Thanks for watching. Any questions or future content ideas? Type them below in the comments. You can also learn more about Ascent Services and our mentorship on our website. You can reach us by emailing us at tutoringbyascent@gmail.com. Subscribe to our Instagram at ascent.services and YouTube and Facebook at Ascent Services. Thanks for watching again, and make sure you check out some of our other videos too.